We're back with Kate Hogle, President and Media Director of KWME.
So building relationships is kind of an art. What kind of advice can you give to people out there who are not necessarily sure how to do that and maybe wanting to know what to focus on?
I think the most important thing and what people overlook, and it's going to sound very simple, is listening. I think most people don't really listen. I have media that comes in and tells me all about what they want me to hear, and they think they're telling me, but they're not really listening to what the client wants or what I'm asking. I've had people in my own organization that, want to tell everybody what they're doing and this, that, and they're not listening to the clients. I've had to pull back and listen and really listen to what the client's needs are or what other people's needs are. The same thing as a boss. You have to, everybody's got different hot buttons. Everybody's got different things that are important to them. And so it's important to listen to each employee. What are their goals? What's important to them? Do they have a family? Is family important to them? Is money important to them? Is community important to them? Church? There's all different things I think that motivate people. So I think really listening and getting to know them makes the world of a difference.
Was there ever a time in your business where you wanted to quit?
Lots of times. Lots of times for different reasons. Sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed with employee problems, or oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed with I'm not spending enough time with my children. It's a balancing act, and there's times where I just go, why am I doing this? And then I think, gosh, how can I even say that? I'm been blessed. I was given this opportunity. Granted, I took the opportunity and pushed forward and persevered, but you have to look at the blessings that you have and really just make the most of it. And it would be a shame if I just quit. I mean, even if I fail, at least I tried, and I'm doing the best that I can.
Kate, you're involved with helping Aloha United Way getting their message out. Mm-hmm. Could you share with us a little bit more about the involvement and what you do with Aloha United Way?
Okay. I actually got involved with Aloha United Way through Oceanic Time Warner. Nate Smith and Alan Pollack are on the board, and they're one of my clients. It's hard. There are so many different charities out there and so many different kind of community events. It's hard to say, okay, well, how do I pick one? And most people know a friend who has leukemia, or they have this, or they have that, and so they kind of find their passion. Aloha United Way is kind of a bigger entity that helps a lot of people. And really how I could help was through my business. I mean, I could volunteer my time in lots of other areas, and helping walks and charities, and which we do as a company and also I do as an individual. But really, for my business sense, keeping track of media and just doing the everyday things that I do, and placing and having relationships with that media, and just really, begging and pleading and asking them for help, and that's kind of what I do. So I figured if that's what I do and I can help them along the way, then that's the best thing, for me to choose to work on with the community.
What are you doing with your church then?
Women in the Word is a Bible study that I've been doing for 7 years, and we have about 216 women. And it started off really small. We probably had maybe about 50, and now we're up to like 216. And it's all year long, and it's different books and of the Bible that we study, and it's journaling, but it's really also, again, it's about relationships. It's about being a mentor. It's a mentorship for younger Christians with older Christians, and then there's grandmas and moms, so there's all different ages. So it's really also a gathering place where people can share their hopes, their dreams, their hardships, their struggles, and pray for one another. But it's also about learning about God's Word and applying it to your life. And what I find is interesting is I've been really blessed that no matter where I've been placed in the Bible study, it seems I attract people that for some reason I can help, whether they're other women business owners, other mothers, just people you can relate to. And it's amazing how you get connected with those people and can help and reach out in that way.
I've been asked you earlier if you had ever thought of quitting, especially during the hard times. Yeah. Has faith ever played a part in helping you to get through the tough times and know that it's going to work out?
Oh, absolutely. That's a huge part of my life. I mean, there are times where I've had people go, oh my gosh, I don't know how you can do it. Are you like super mom? Are you super lady? And I go, no, I've just been really blessed. I know that no matter what I go through, even if this absolutely failed and got destroyed, it would be okay because I have faith and I know God would have something else for me and I'd be on the next season of my life. So I think that there's always that hope and always that positiveness and everything, even if it just seems like, oh my gosh, I'm putting out 10 fires today. Is this worth it? I have to look at where I am and why he placed me where I am and just really, respect that.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.